The Three Stooges, an iconic comedy trio known for their slapstick humor and enduring popularity, is synonymous with laughter and timeless humor. But behind the scenes, the lives of several Stooges were marked by tragic and early deaths, casting a shadow over the comedic brilliance they brought to the world. From health afflictions to untimely passings, the personal stories of Curly Howard, Shemp Howard, and other Stooges are a testament to the complex and often challenging realities faced by the entertainers who dedicated their lives to making audiences laugh. In this video, we're taking a look beyond their legendary performances. We'll delve into the personal lives of the Stooges, as well as their final years and tragic deaths. Join Facts First as we present Inside the Three Stooges' Final Days Before They Each Died. Moe Howard. Moe Howard, the iconic leader of the Three Stooges comedy team, was born June 19, 1897, and he entertained audiences for decades with his slapstick humor and distinctive bowl-cut hairstyle. Beyond his successful career in acting and comedy with the Three Stooges, Moe had several ventures and interests that contributed to his financial success and personal fulfillment. One of Moe's notable post-acting ventures was his involvement in real estate. He made wise investments in Southern California real estate, particularly in the San Fernando Valley area. Moe recognized the potential for growth in this region and invested in various properties, which ultimately proved lucrative. His real estate investments provided financial security for himself and his family in later years. Moe had several hobbies and passions outside of acting, which helped him maintain a balanced life and find personal satisfaction. He was an avid painter. He had a talent for creative artwork, including landscapes and portraits. Painting served as a creative outlet and a way for him to relax and unwind. Moe was also passionate about golf. He enjoyed spending time on the golf course and was known as a skilled player. Golf offered him a way to stay active and socialize with friends and fellow enthusiasts. Moe was actively involved in charitable endeavors as well. He and his wife, Helen, were known for their philanthropic work, particularly in supporting children's charities and medical research. Moe's dedication to charitable causes reflected his compassionate and caring nature. He authored an autobiography titled Moe Howard and the Three Stooges, which provided insights into his life, career, and experiences in the world of comedy. His writing allowed him to share his story and connect with fans on a more personal level. Moe's ventures beyond acting, including his success in real estate and his various hobbies and passions, showcased his versatility and business acumen. He was not only a talented performer, but also a shrewd entrepreneur and a well-rounded person. Moe's death. Sadly, Moe's life took a tragic turn when he was diagnosed with lung cancer. His struggle began in the early 70s when he was diagnosed with the disease. At the time, he was already in his 70s, and the news of his diagnosis came as a shock to fans and loved ones. Moe was a heavy smoker for most of his life, which undoubtedly contributed to his health problems. Despite the grim prognosis, he continued to work and perform whenever he could. He was determined to provide for his family and maintain his comedic legacy. But as his health deteriorated, it became increasingly challenging for him to perform physically demanding comedy routines. Moe's battle with lung cancer was a difficult one, marked by chemotherapy treatments and the physical toll the disease took on his body. He faced the challenges with courage and a sense of humor, much like the characters he portrayed on screen. Throughout this period, he received tremendous support from his family, friends, and fans. Sadly, Moe Howard's battle with lung cancer came to an end on May 4, 1975, when he passed away at age 77. His death was a significant loss to the world of comedy and entertainment. Moe's passing marked the end of an era, as he was the last surviving member of the original Three Stooges lineup. In his final years, he continued to receive recognition and love from his fans. He left behind a rich legacy of laughter and slapstick comedy that continues to entertain audiences to this day. Larry Fine. Larry Fine, whose real name was Louis Feinberg, led a life apart from the Stooges that included various hobbies, passions, and additional entertainment venture. Larry had a deep love for music. He was a talented violinist and played it proficiently. Before his career in comedy, he worked as a musician in various orchestras and bands, showcasing his musical talents. While he's best known for his comedy with the Stooges, his passion for music remained a significant part of his life. Before he joined the Three Stooges, he had a successful career in vaudeville. He performed as a solo act and as part of comedy teams in vaudeville shows across the U.S. Larry, along with his fellow Stooges, was known for his involvement in charitable work too. They participated in various charity events and fundraisers, using their fame to support important causes. Like Moe Howard, Larry was also an avid golfer. Golf served as a recreational activity and a way for Larry to relax and unwind outside of his busy career in showbiz. Larry's first marriage was to Mabel Haney in 1926. Mabel was a singer and dancer, and their union marked the beginning of a lifelong partnership. They remained married until Larry's death in 1975. Mabel was a source of support and stability in Larry's life, and their enduring marriage was a testament to their deep connection. Larry and Mabel Fine had one child together, a son named John. John was born February 19, 1935. He grew up in a household that was deeply connected to the world of entertainment due to his father's career as a comedian and a member of the Three Stooges. While John didn't follow in his father's footsteps in showbiz, he shared a close and loving relationship with Larry. Larry's family life was marked by his enduring marriage to Mabel and their shared commitment to raising their son. Tragically, though, John passed away in 1961 in a car accident, which was a horrific ordeal for Larry and Mabel. Despite the demands of his career as a stooge, Larry made an effort to balance his professional and personal responsibilities. Larry's final years. Larry Fine's final years were marked by health challenges and a quieter life away from the spotlight. In 1970, he suffered a debilitating stroke that significantly impacted his health and mobility. The stroke left him partially paralyzed and confined to a wheelchair. This health setback marked the end of his active career as a member of the Three Stooges and the physical comedy routines that made them famous. Following the stroke, Larry retired from performing. He spent his remaining years in relative seclusion, living a more private life. His wife Mabel provided him with care and support during this time, helping him navigate the challenges posed by his health condition. Despite the Three Stooges' enduring popularity and their significant contribution to the world of comedy, Larry faced financial difficulties in his later years. He had to rely on fundraisers and charity events organized by fellow entertainers and friends to help cover his medical expenses and provide for his needs. Larry Fine passed away on January 24, 1975 at age 72. His death was a result of a stroke-related illness that had been plaguing him for several years. His passing marked the end of an era as he was the last surviving member of the original Three Stooges lineup. Larry's death was a somber moment for fans of the Three Stooges and the world of comedy in general. While his later years were marked by health struggles and financial challenges, he left behind a lasting legacy of laughter and entertainment. His contributions to the comedy world continue to be celebrated. Curly Howard. Curly Howard, whose real name was Jerome Lester Horwitz, had a personal life that included marriages, children, and passions outside of his career with the Three Stooges. His first marriage was to Elaine Ackerman in 1937. They had two daughters together, Marilyn and Janie. Unfortunately, this marriage ended in divorce in 1940. He married Marion Buxbaum in 1945, to whom he remained married until his death. She played a crucial role in supporting Curly during his health struggles and later years. And although his marriage to Elaine ended in divorce, Curly maintained a connection with his daughters and cared deeply for them. Curly had a passion for music, particularly the saxophone. He was known for his musical talents and often incorporated musical elements into the Three Stooges' comedy routines. He was an avid photographer and enjoyed capturing moments with his camera. His interest in photography allowed him to explore a creative outlet outside of his work in comedy. Curly also had a strong interest in horse racing and frequently attended racetracks to watch and bet on races. This hobby was a source of enjoyment for him. While he faced health challenges in his later years that led to his retirement from performing, he found solace in his personal pursuits and support of his family. Help from Moe and Curly's demise. Curly's relationship with Moe was further solidified in Curly's later years. When Curly suffered a series of debilitating strokes in the 1940s, Moe stepped up to provide essential care and support for Curly. Curly's health issues began in 1945 when he suffered the first of several strokes. They left him partially paralyzed and unable to continue performing in the same physical comedy routines for which he was famous. Curly's condition was a significant blow to both him and the group, as it marked the end of an era for the original Three Stooges lineup. Moe, as Curly's older brother, felt a strong sense of responsibility and love for him. Despite the challenges, Moe and his wife Helen welcomed Curly into their home to provide him with the care and support he needed during his recovery. Moe's dedication to his brother's well-being was evident as he took on the role of a caregiver, helping Curly with daily tasks and providing emotional support. Moe's commitment to Curly extended beyond his personal care. He also sought out the best medical treatment and therapy available to help his brother recover to the fullest extent possible. Moe's determination to see Curly regain his health demonstrated the depth of their bond and his genuine concern for his friend's welfare. Curly also battled high blood pressure, which was a contributing factor to his strokes and overall health decline. As a result of his deteriorating health, Curly was forced to retire from acting and performing with the Three Stooges. His departure from the team marked a significant loss for the group and their fans. In the years following his retirement, Curly Howard spent much of his time in care facilities, receiving medical treatment and rehabilitation for his health conditions. His family and friends continued to provide support and care during this period. His wife Marion was a particular source of support and care during Curly's health struggles. Tragically, though, his health continued to decline, and he passed away on January 18, 1952, at age 48. His death was a result of complications from his previous strokes and ongoing health issues. His passing was a significant loss to the world of comedy, as he was a beloved figure known for his slapstick humor and endearing performances with the Stooges. Shemp Howard. Shemp Howard, born Samuel Horwitz, was married to Gertrude Frank in 1925. The couple had a strong and enduring marriage that lasted until Shemp's death. Gertrude was supportive of her husband's career and a source of stability in his life. Shemp and Gertrude had one child together, a son named Moe Howard, who was born in 1927. Mort later became a comedy writer and contributed to various television shows, including The Abbott and Costello Show. Shemp had a close relationship with his younger brothers, Moe and Curly, both of whom were members of the Three Stooges. Despite occasional professional rivalries and creative differences, their familial bonds remained strong throughout their lives. One of Shemp's notable passions was his love for automobiles. He was known to be a collector of classic and vintage cars. His interest in cars extended beyond mere ownership. He was enthusiastic about their maintenance and customization. Beyond his comedy career with the Stooges, he appeared in numerous films, including those outside of the Stooges' repertoire. His versatility as an actor allowed him to take on a wide range of roles in various film genres. Shemp was often described as a jovial and good-natured person both on and off the screen. His ability to generate laughter was not confined to his professional life. He was known for his sense of humor in his personal interactions as well. Shemp Howard's personal life was marked by enduring relationships with his family and wife Gertrude. And while he's primarily remembered as an integral part of the Three Stooges, his personal life added depth to the legacy of this talented comedian. Shemp's final years and death. Shemp spent his final years continuing to work in the industry and pursuing his passion for comedy. In 1946, he returned to the Three Stooges comedy team to replace his younger brother Curly, who had suffered a series of debilitating strokes. Shemp had initially left the trio in the early 30s to pursue a solo career, but was welcomed back to rejoin Moe and Larry. His return marked the beginning of a new era for the Stooges. During his final years, Shemp continued to work in films and television, both as a member of the Stooges and in other comedy roles. He appeared in numerous short films and made guest appearances on television shows. Shemp faced health challenges during his life, including chronic back problems and occasional bouts of heavy drinking. Despite these difficulties, he remained committed to his work in comedy. Tragically, he passed away unexpectedly on November 22, 1955, at age 60. He died of a heart attack while returning home from a boxing match. His sudden death was a shock to his family, friends, and fans, and his contributions to the world of comedy, both as a solo performer and member of the Three Stooges, left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. His unique comedic style and ability to generate laughter are remembered and celebrated to this day. Joe Besser. Joe Besser, a later entry into the group, was married to Erna Kay in 1929. Their marriage was a long-lasting one, and they remained together until Joe's death. Erna provided support and stability in Joe's life, particularly during his career in comedy. Joe and Erna Besser had one child together, a daughter named Chet. Chet Besser was born in 1937. Joe's family played a big role in his personal life, and he was devoted to their well-being. From a young age, Joe had a passion for comedy and performance. He began his career in showbiz as a child actor and continued to pursue comedy as he grew older. His unique style and comedic talents eventually led him to join the Three Stooges in the 1950s. Before his time with the Stooges, Besser was a successful stand-up comedian. He performed in vaudeville shows and later transitioned into radio and television comedy, showcasing his distinctive humor and style. He had a successful career in television and film, appearing in various supporting roles. Joe Besser faced health challenges in his later years, including heart problems, which impacted his ability to perform regularly. Despite these health issues, he remained committed to his comedy career. His passion for comedy and his talent for making people laugh allowed him to carve out a successful career in show business, both with the Stooges and without them. Besser's final year and death. Besser joined the Three Stooges in 1956, replacing Shemp Howard, but his tenure with the group was relatively short, lasting until 1958. During this time, he played the role of the third Stooge alongside Moe and Larry. After leaving, he continued his career primarily through stand-up comedy and acting roles in film and television. He appeared in various sitcoms and comedy shows, including his memorable role as Stinky on The Abbott and Costello Show. In later years, he faced health issues, including heart problems, and as his health declined, he withdrew from the industry. He spent his final years in a more private and less active manner, enjoying a quieter life with his family. He passed away March 1, 1988, at age 80. He died of heart failure in North Hollywood, California. His death marked the end of a long and varied career in comedy and entertainment. Joe DeRita. Joe DeRita, also known as Curly Joe DeRita, spent his final years continuing his career in entertainment and enjoying his role as the third Stooge in the reconstituted Three Stooges comedy team. He officially joined in 1958, replacing Joe Besser as the third member of the trio. He took on the moniker Curly Joe to pay homage to the original Stooge Curly Howard. As part of the Three Stooges, Joe DeRita continued to make short films and television appearances, carrying on the Stooges' tradition of slapstick comedy. Their work in the 1960s gained a new generation of fans and rekindled interest in their classic routines. Joe DeRita continued to perform with the Stooges until their retirement from active comedy in the mid-70s. After their retirement, he enjoyed a quieter life away from the industry. He had a passion for collecting automobiles, particularly classic cars, and was known to have a substantial collection of vintage automobiles. Joe passed away on July 3, 1993, at age 83. He died of pneumonia in Woodland Hills, California. His death marked the end of an era in comedy, as he was the last member of the Three Stooges to carry on the legacy of the iconic comedy trio. His portrayal of Curly Joe added a unique element to the Three Stooges comedy, and his work with the group helped keep their humor alive for new generations. Emil Sitka. Emil Sitka, known for his frequent appearances in supporting roles in various films, particularly those of the Three Stooges, spent his final years continuing his acting career and enjoying his status as a beloved character actor. He was known for his distinctive look and memorable performances. He had the honor of being dubbed the fourth Stooge due to his frequent appearances in Stooges shorts. He played a variety of roles, often serving as the foil for the Stooges' comedic antics. He continued to work in the industry well into his later years, appearing in TV shows, commercials, and stage productions. While he was primarily known for his work in entertainment, he maintained a relatively private life, focusing on his craft and his contributions to comedy. Emil passed away January 16, 1998, at age 82. He died of a heart attack in Santa Monica, California. His death marked the end of a career that spanned several decades and included numerous memorable roles in comedy films and television shows. Now it's time to hear from you. Who was your favorite Stooge? Do you have a favorite Stooge movie? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.